Hi guys, this is still Jacques and welcome back to my channel. I know that you guys have been waiting for my updates on my CO2 fractional laser treatment that I had. That was actually 1 month ago, and I actually provided my third day update. But on my seventh day, I decided not to give an update because I thought it would be good if I'd be able to give you the a comprehensive update after my second session, because I thought that you would see a significant result or significant results after my second session. So here I am now. I just had my second session, but before I discuss everything about what happened and the results of my second session of the CO2 fractional laser treatment, I just like to reinforce on the reason why I am doing this vlog, and the purpose why I'm doing this vlog is to really give hope to the people out there who somehow lost their confidence, who somehow lost their hopes on having on improving the acne scars that they had and that they have been having for several years already. Because I know how hard it is and how painful it is to have these scars on your face, because it definitely is affecting your self-esteem. So this vlog is for you guys, and I hope that you would somehow get an inspiration on what I just had with the two sessions that I had with the CO2 fractional laser treatment. So maybe I should start with the overall experience. Going back from the first session that I had, it was really first it was nerve-wracking because I really don't have any idea on what's gonna happen, if it's gonna be successful, or will I have, or will the treatment make my acne scars condition worse, or what have you. There are a lot of uncertainties before I had my first laser treatment, and you know that it is really it is it is hard for you if you have a lot of uncertainties on a certain matter. So with a leap of faith, I just had my my first session that was way back June 23rd, and I really braved through the process. So eventually, everything went smooth. I just had to follow the instructions that the practitioner or the aesthetician has provided me. I also did my research about the aftercare after the first session. So luckily I was able to go through it successfully, and I had a good result. I find after my seventh session there were changes, but I should say that it wasn't that of a big difference from what I used to have and what I had after my seventh day, although I've seen changes in terms of my entire face glowed up, and I had a brighter face. My friend said that my face was blooming and it was radiant, and it was evident that my acne scars had lightened up. So the depth of the acne scars that I had, because it was really, before I had my laser treatment, it was really deep, but after my first session it's no longer deep. Um, to tell you honestly, and this is what I also said on the first session, it was really painful because you had to endure the burning sensation and the pains um, that you have after having the treatment. But it was worth it because after you recovered, like on your third up until the seventh day, you can feel that your face is glowing and it's smooth, um, and it feels like you have a baby face because it your face has somewhat resurfaced. So, um, yeah, I had to go through all of that, and I should say that if you want, if any of you would want to go through the same procedure, I should say that you have to prepare yourself. First, you have to prepare physically because you have to make sure that your body can take the pain. You have to be prepared mentally because you have to set your expectations. You have to set your goals and you have to set your expectations. Set your expectations in terms of what is a realistic expectation after your first treatment. And you also have to really prepare mentally that during the course of the healing process, you wouldn't really look good because your face, all of the entire face, your entire face will be burnt, and you would see that you know your the entire 100% of your face, or well, I should say not 100%, but 95% of your face uh, will become red, and then eventually it becomes black because of the dead skin that were burnt. Yeah, somehow it's when I had that stage where the dead skins that were burnt became black, I really felt that, am I on the right track, or am I on the right healing process? Can these black dead skin be peeled off, or will it stay as is? So that was what's on my mind during that time. But you really just have to trust the process, and you really just have to trust the entire procedure that eventually will turn out right. So you have to prepare physically and you have to prepare mentally if you want to go through this procedure. What are the do's and don'ts? There are a lot of things that I haven't known when I had this session. First is that when you will have to go through this session, first is that at least 3 days prior to your first session, you have to make sure that you do not apply anything on your face. Like if you're applying tretinoin, or if you're applying something that will dry up your pimples, any chemicals that you are applying to your face, you have to stop that for 3 days, or 3 days prior to your first session. Why? Because it will have a reaction on the laser treatment that will be applied into your face or onto your face. So at least 3 days prior to your first session, you just have to use soap and a gentle cleanser, or any soap that's not harsh to your skin. You have to make sure that no chemicals are applied onto your skin and onto your face before you will undergo a laser treatment. You also have to make sure that you prepare a pain reliever. A pain reliever in case you cannot tolerate the burning sensation after the anesthesia has worn off in your first session, and even after your second session. Also, you have to also bring your with you your moisturizer and umbrella, because when you go to the clinic, um, you have to make sure that, I mean, when you're done with your session and when you're out of the clinic, you have to make sure that you cannot be you don't have a direct uh, contact with the sunlight, because um, that will definitely irritate your skin and could cause you a skin condition that's called melasma, where your skin will turn black, and it's gonna hard to correct that condition. So that the don'ts that I can think of, well, I should say this is after you have gotten your your treatment. The don'ts would be, first is that on your first on the day zero, that's like hours right after you just had your treatment, you have to make sure that you don't wash your face on either water or soap, because you have to make sure that um, you you have to protect yourself from any bacteria, or you have to protect your face from contracting any bacteria. You know that you're not 100% sure that your running water is free from any bacteria, or whatever things that you put into your face would have any bacteria in it. Doesn't have any bacteria in it, so you don't have to wash your face within 24 hours. And then when you sleep at night, you have to make sure that you have to elevate your face. You have to put at least 2 pillows into your bed, well, right on your head, so that your head gets elevated. This is to avoid your face from swelling. So do not lie in bed with 1 pillow. You have to elevate your head. Also, what you have to do as an aftercare is that you have to prepare that the one that I have introduced in my previous vlog rather, the how do you call that, the water and the vinegar soak that you have to put on your fridge. It will, if you apply that on your face, it will give you an assurance that there will be no infections on your face, because the vinegar will give you that protection from any kind of bacteria. And it soothes your skin because it gives you that the cold, or the, yeah, it gives you, it soothes your skin rather, because it provides the necessary relief that the cold water can give to your face. So there. And then also make sure that you moisturize your skin always. What I did was, on my day 1, that was the time that I applied serum oil to the entirety of my face. Or, well, actually, yeah, right after day 0, so that's day 1 and day 2, I put a serum oil on my skin, so that it will rehydrate my burnt skin on my face. Also, do not use any harsh soaps when you wash your face. You just use gentle cleanser, or any kind of soap or facial wash that's gentle to your skin, because it might irritate your skin, knowing that you have a baby skin, since your old skin has been peeled off. There. And also, when on your day 3 up to day 7, or even a week after, when you go out of your house, you have to always make sure that you put a sunblock into your face and avoid direct contact from sunlight. Always bring with you your umbrella, because it can damage your skin if you get a direct contact from sunlight. Even like a minute or 2 contact from direct sunlight that would irritate your skin. So there, those are the do's and don'ts and the tips that I can give you when you have your CO2 fractional laser. So now I'm gonna show you the actual results. So what you're seeing right now, this is already the actual results after my second session. So as you can see, I'm gonna go closer to the camera, and what you can see here, okay, this part of my face, this used to have deep acne scars here, but as you can see, it has somewhat resurfaced. To be honest, I wasn't really expecting this much of a difference from what it used to be, but somehow the deep acne scars has now become shallow. It's no longer that deep, but still you can see that there are acne scars, but at least you can see that it's no longer that visible. That's the biggest difference that I can say I have gained out from this CO2 fractional laser after my second session. Also, I have noticed that the acne scars that I also actually have here red spots before, and it's probably now gone, or maybe it hasn't. It's just that I'm just fresh from the second session, but I can tell the difference that the red spots that I had here before, it's already gone. Here, I should say that because on this side of my skin, this was not really severely affected by acne scars, and before I used to have here like a year-old kind of a deep acne scar, and now it has already resurfaced. It's no longer visible here. So that's one of the significant difference that I should say I have gained out from the CO2 fractional laser. Overall, I would say that well, my friends would tell me that what they have observed, even from after my first CO2 fractional laser, they've said that my face has glowed up. I'm not sure if that's the right term, but they say that it brightens my skin and I look more white or more fair right now compared to my my previous complexion. So yeah, they said that I'm glowing, and they can tell that I'm glowing inside and out, because they can say that I'm very happy with the results of the CO2 fractional laser. And so the actual result that I can say that I'm proud of is that I somehow regained the confidence that I've lost long years, that I have been carrying this acne scars on my face. I have already lost that confidence. I should say 15 or 20 years of my existence here in this world. But right now, what I have, the confidence that I've lost over the years, I have regained that confidence at this point in time. So I am happy. I am really happy of what I have gained, what I've achieved from this experience. And I should say that in general, I will recommend this to my friends. I will recommend this to the people who have been struggling with their acne scars, who have been struggling with acne breakouts. I would say that you guys don't lose hope, because we still have hopes of getting rid of our past, getting rid of the acne scars that we have gained from the years of getting acne breakouts. And yeah, there's hope for everything, guys. Do not lose hope. I will recommend you to go through this fractional laser treatment, CO2 fractional laser treatment. I still have a lot of sessions that I need to go through and a lot of facial treatments that I need to go through for me to completely get rid of whatever remaining acne scars that I have. But one thing that I can say, this experience, the pain that I have to go through in this kind of treatment is all worth it. It's all worth it, I should say. The experience is worth the sacrifices, the downtime that I have, the downtime that I have to go through, the pain that I have to go through. These are all worth it. So if you guys are inspired out of this vlog, I should say that please support me by clicking like and hit the I am recommending that you hit the subscribe button because I will provide more updates on my journey in getting rid of these acne scars that I have. So also, if you have questions, feel free to type in your questions in the comment section below this video, and I'll try my best to provide you answers to whatever questions you have as soon as I can. And by the way, before I will end this session, if you guys have questions, where did I get the CO2 fractional laser? I got this from V Skin Aesthetic Clinic in Mabolo. I will include the link in the description box below this video, so you guys can check their Instagram site and their Facebook website. So there, I think that would be all for now, and thank you for your time if you have reached this far in this video. Thank you, and until my next vlog, have a good day. Bye bye.